What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 192 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LeBlanc. Joining me, as always, we have the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
Sakurai's wire management and organization is God tier.
We got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
First they were pushing P, now they're lying on P.
And we got the Ray Trace Durag, Madrid Devon.
I was going to make a Pushing P reference, but I can't anymore.
And there's one embedded in the episode. We can't overload on Pushing P. Too many P's. The first it was 1080 P's. Now it's 4,000 P's. You know? Too many P's can be dangerous. We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about Opening Night Live, Saints Row, Final Fantasy XIV, Masahiro Sakurai, and Hideo Kojima. All right, so the thing I wanted to start this week's episode off with was... So last night I discovered Ambient Swim, which is a 10 out of 10 television show that's just amazing on so many levels. Watch it before HBO Max implodes, because that's like the
before. Before too late for that.
You no longer.
If you said this 2 weeks ago,
HBO Max.
That's fair.
I feel like we were saying this a month ago about Netflix.
I mean,
but HBO Max
in a different way.
HBO Max has done it. Like Netflix is like, oh, Netflix, y'all are fucking up. HBO Max is like, oh, y'all fucked up.
Right.
I think I'm not in the loop.
They already did it.
Maybe I don't watch enough TV. What has HBO Max done?
They
most of their animation that they have made, their HBO original animations, gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Close enough.
Like there was
one of the best shows
movie
on HBO Max that's just
Infinity Train gone
With no timeline of return.
Like they're scrubbed. Like these shits are getting scrubbed. These are notable TV shows and series that are getting scrubbed. Like you can't find it. It's wild.
Yeah, and then any of the stuff they made with Cartoon Network is in limbo because yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
it was
like
after canceling
the Adventure Time Far From Home shit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Those are.
Is it gone?
It's probably about to be.
Probably.
Like all those shits are in jeopardy.
It's gonna go to Hulu, or yeah.
Well, no, it's
I hope so.
Yeah, Hulu is the best option. Just put all the shit on Hulu. I'm down.
I mean, honestly, everything that just disappears somehow.
Apparently, they deleted it.
What?
Like they straight up deleted the Batgirl movie. Like I figured they put that shit in the chamber somewhere and tucked it off to the side. No, they fucking
it's officially lost media. It's gone.
It's gone. Like everything they shot is just gone. Never getting that back.
Damn. That's all.
They're trying to save money on taxes. They're trying to save $3 billion on taxes. Now they're like 20 bill in the hole.
I mean, they were when they merged into a lot of debt in the first place.
Well, Jawan earlier was saying they only have enough money to make 2 more movies for the year.
Wow.
And it's Black Adam and some other shit, but yeah. It's not looking.
I do not care about that Black Adam movie. No, and I do not care about him going to fucking what's that shit? Multiverses?
The power dynamic of the DCEU.
I mean, I want to see Black Adam.
If they do, that makes me care significantly less. So the fact that every time I went to see a movie for a minute, there was a Black Adam trailer and it was just The Rock standing there in the suit being like, get ready for the power dynamic of the DCEU to change forever.
I'm so fucking yoked. Nothing else about this movie matters.
I was just like, I just legitimately couldn't give less of a fuck about this movie. Like, the Batman was decent.
Yeah.
But...
What do you mean decent? It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Batman was good, but it was long as shit. I wasn't in the best headspace when I watched that movie, so my opinion on it is skewed.
I mean, it was long.
Forever.
I haven't seen it.
No, it's definitely long.
I've heard that it's probably one of the better Batman movies that have come out in a while.
Let's put it this way. It's the best Batman movie in my opinion, it's the best Batman movie we got in like a really long time. Because like one actually wants to be a Batman movie, and they even re-injected a bit of the horny back into it. It's great.
Nice. The bat suit not got nipples again?
No,
just Zoe Saldana. just Lord.
Right.
And Zoe Kravitz?
Yeah, blah.
She got replaced like a week later.
Damn.
She had to say something.
Yeah, she just had to be head ass. It's like...
Have y'all been watching the new season of Harley
She got hit by the This You? I don't get on HBO Max. I avoid that app like a cancer now.
Oh, shit.
I've been on Hulu watching Nana and Futurama. So
Futurama is fucking top tier.
Classic.
Futurama, it actually... Some older adult animations get cringier as time goes on, and this has aged like the finest of wines. I think it's actually even fucking better now. I'm like, oh my god,
it was like a couple years ago.
Maybe this dude really is a goddamn is a fucking time traveler.
Right?
Like, holy shit. So yeah, watch Futurama.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If you've never watched it.
I don't understand how Futurama got canceled so many times being a top tier animation stuff.
Because animation is always an underappreciated medium in an industry constantly worried about making money.
But has Family Guy gotten canceled that many times?
Yeah, well, Family Guy has been canceled several times. So...
Yeah.
South Park.
That is for sure.
I guess I don't pay enough attention to...
Simpsons might be the one that hasn't been.
Yeah, so I think
Simpsons is the exception, not the rule.
Yeah.
American Dad got canceled and didn't come back. Cleveland Show got canceled, didn't come back. Bob's Burgers Bob's Burgers got canceled. It went away for like a long time after the initial thing.
Oh yeah, because that's why their joke was like reopening every time they got canceled, and then they would do that. I mean, shows that just kind of make poke fun, like Futurama does it best when they get canceled and then come back and then they just talk shit about the company that canceled them. Like their episodes where they're going hella ending on Fox.
Oh, The Simpsons. I know Family Guy would shit on Fox constantly.
Yeah.
They would be like...
But they'd always end up there.
Yeah.
You always go to who pays you the most.
See, I need Adult Swim to have more money to pay for more shit. Because...
You mean you want Time Warner to have more money?
Discovery Warner.
Okay, I think I'm ignorant to this because every time I hear Discovery, I just think of the Discovery Channel.
No, that's exactly who. No, that is, yes.
Yeah,
the Discovery Channel has that much money?
Chris, their current plan is to roll everything in HBO Max that's not getting fucking kicked out into Discovery Plus because, everybody has Discovery Plus, right?
The one very few people have in comparison to HBO Max.
Look, it has Nickelodeon. It has...
What has Nickelodeon?
Discovery, right?
No.
That's just like on Peacock and Netflix.
Yeah.
Wait, it's definitely
Peacock.
not on
it's not Peacock. It's
Nickelodeon is owned by Paramount.
Oh, it's
on Paramount. There we go.
So this whole time I've been thinking the shit that's on Paramount is the shit that's on Discovery.
No, Discovery has like Shark Week, my nigga.
Yeah, Discovery only has like I only want Discovery when I'm redacted and how it's made is on there, and I'm like I could watch some factories make some goddamn donuts.
Chris, Food Network is owned by Discovery. Yeah,
you know what?
And the cooking
Fuck
channel.
the Food Network. I mean, great. They have everything Guy Fieri and that
and
man is
ID.
a goddamn. Oh, ID channels actually slaps.
I was about to say, look, I know you're.
I don't give a shit about Rachel Ray.
Crime girly. I know
Flay.
you watch some ID.
Thank you.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. That used to be the channel that was the only thing that was on TV for like 3 months straight until I was like, this is too much murder. I'm having nightmares.
At least you don't have nightmares about having your identity stolen. I wake up in a cold sweat like every other day just thinking about that shit.
That is work nightmares I don't think I've ever thought that someone could have. I'm so sorry.
It fucking sucks.
I'm over here like dreaming about
God,
like,
my email. I updated my email. I promise.
No.
Oh God. My bank account. No.
Oh God, I couldn't imagine.
My credit.
How are you going to take what was already taken? Check it's just Sally Mae. She's at your door.
God.
Pay what you owe.
It's like I'm here for your kneecaps.
I wonder where Josh
you throw a little 10K at her.
Actually, funny enough, Biden is throwing a little 10K at us to, call off some of the wolves.
It's 13 minutes in. I wonder how far in Josh is gonna put the cut.
You got to keep it all.
What happened? Anyway,
I'm just trying to figure out how you're going to transition into anything we have on the list today.
I just assumed that was all content.
Mm-hmm.
It is content. What are you talking about?
Pure content. They got to know a little bit of us to get where we're coming from.
And also, yeah.
Whatever hand motion that was, I'll take it. Speaking of hand motions, I've had to contort my hands to fit around. Where'd I put it? The giant Split Pad Pro on my Switch system, which for some reason has hella fingerprints on it.
I thought you had 2 GameCubes attached to your Switch.
Yep. That Magnum Aloe purple.
It is fine.
Yeah, I mean, I've had them for a while. I just haven't been playing my Switch in handheld mode. But lately, I re-downloaded Fortnite onto it. I got Monster Hunter on it, and I got Katana Zero on it. So yeah,
nice.
Oh yeah, Katana Zero. That was shit.
So the thing was, I was watching Ambient Swim, and they have like Rick and Morty pixel art as like some of their infinite gifts, and one of them is like Rick sitting in his apartment, like watching TV, and it's pixel art, and I'm like, oh, this is really cool. And I'm like, I want to play a pixel art game. I was like, what kind of pixel art game do I want to play? Because I really want Replaced. Like, I know they're in Ukraine and they got bigger fish to fry than developing a game right now. Yeah. So, I completely understand that. But that game, like, if it were out, I'd already have it and probably have already played it.
Right.
So Replace is the big need.
Yeah. I was like, but that's not out. What is a cyberpunky samurai? I was like, I want some Japanese aesthetic to my pixel art because why not?
Typically, pixel art does
take
go
Samurai Jack, put him off a perk.
No, you just
Samurai Jack had one of the infinite
that one club episode of Samurai Jack.
There's a club level.
Yeah.
So the game, I Googled around them cyberpunk samurai pixel art game. And the top game that seemed to be recommended was Katana Zero. And I was like,
with the soundtrack?
Yeah. I definitely stopped watching Ambient Swim to listen to Katana Zero. So I'm playing Katana Zero. First of all, I didn't realize I already had this game.
Akane is another good one.
I think I have Akane installed because of you.
Yeah. That's good.
I just almost unlocked my Switch, and I would be like in mid-conversation in Katana Zero, so I'm not going to do that.
Oh, yeah. You would just fuck around and beat Katana Zero one day and be like, yo, what the fuck? That'd be it. Wait.
It's like 6
Do I need to
hours,
play it
and
again?
I've already put like probably an hour and a half into it.
Nice.
I just finished
Cool.
the third dossier. I think it's like 7 days.
I don't remember much of shit about that game. I know it's trippy as fuck and it's dope as hell.
Yeah, it is dope as hell. Like
Plot points and shit, I do not remember.
It's supposed to have DLC, so they announced DLC for it in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
that was it.
that's the year of promise and hope.
Right.
You know, that's like we don't know what's on the horizon, but it's going to be amazing.
Dog.
Any promises made in 2019 were null and void in a few months.
Y'all remember the New Year's of 2020 where we were all really excited and then that was ended very quickly?
Yeah.
Oh, damn! I couldn't even. Fuck.
we didn't even get a chance to actually. It should have been the Hangover that should have hit us first. That was
I
bullshit.
didn't even go. Damn it!
That was at your place, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember, like, everyone called me individually just drunk as hell.
Yes.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
Drunk Man Jones made an appearance. It was
Yeah. It was lit.
Yeah.
With
You
the
don't get Drunk
Persona
Man Jones
pants.
often.
No. But when you do, it's a great
When you do.
time.
Got to appreciate it.
I just earned 12.
So Gamescon.
points.
Oh, nice. One more time?
Gamescom.
So Gamescon. That happened.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
that did happen.
Gamescom
More like
is
games
going.
long.
Gamescon is going on. Like, it's a whole
Yes.
convention. It's like the world's largest games convention because it's just open to the public. And so it'll be thousands of people, like, crowded in the convention centers, like, because it's open to all of Europe. I mean, technically it's open to anybody, so you could fly over to, where's it, Germany? I think it's in Germany. And so you could fly to Germany and just go. Because it's a relatively affordable show to go to.
Was opening night live in Germany?
Yeah, it was. So it was like the opening of Gamescon. Mm-hmm. But like, everybody's calling opening night live Gamescon. Like, it's just kind of the showcase for the bigger convention.
Yeah. But they don't really do much else. That was kind of like the show, and then the rest of it is just the con.
Yeah, where like a lot of the things that like have playable demos that have been playable to the press and stuff like that, like it's a lot of people waiting in lines, playing Switch and Steam Deck, like hanging
I
out
hope they
in
got hand
lines to play
sanitizer.
games.
And Lysol wipes.
Yeah. I hope so, too.
I mean, you know, and the bright side, it's not in Atlanta, so there's very low chance that we're going to get the Gamescom flu. Because
I don't know. Atlanta got people from everywhere.
I mean, yeah. We got Hartsfield. They're coming through us.
yeah, I just don't be on the south side like that, so I'm good.
I am not far from the airport. Allegedly.
Yeah. So
Allegedly.
Keely had opening night live, which I was once again for one of these presentations. I was at work and Discord was exploding and Twitter was exploding, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Wait, what the fuck is happening?" And it's like, "Well, opening night live." So, Jalen, you've assembled a list of games.
Just the things that I saw that I was like, We could talk about this.
I am starting with the most important one. Destiny 2 Lightfall.
Wasn't that?
Oh shit! They had their own showcase.
Yeah, they had their own showcase.
Yeah, there was their own showcase. That's why they're on their own part of the list.
Yeah,
shit, Destiny is definitely on the dock twice.
Well, yeah, now it is.
So nice we put it twice.
Yeah, that's why they won't drop the 2 no matter what. I'm like, y'all.
If they drop the 2 at this point, it would be a little confusing.
No,
I don't think so.
Because if it like the only Destiny you can really get is the free to play Destiny, which is Destiny 2. And whatever, like, because they could have dropped the thing, it could have just been Destiny Witch Queen, Destiny Lightfall, Destiny. What was the one on the moon?
Shadowkeep.
Shadowkeep.
Yeah.
It could have just been Destiny Shadowkeep, and it would have worked.
Right. Yeah. The thing is, it would just be confusing at this point if they dropped the 2.
Yeah.
For people outside of the Destiny verse, you know, because it's like, wait, wasn't there a Destiny 2? Why are they on Destiny?
Yeah, I mean, I guess to be fair, we are playing. Our choice of MMO is Final Fantasy 14, and then whatever expansion you pick, they're not going to drop the 14. So, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, but
for Final Fantasy 14 too.
That's not out of the question. Right. I've done that before.
It's honestly it's not. That's why I said it.
Final Fantasy 14.5.
Final.
No, that's out of the question.
What is this? What are we on? 7.0?
It's not about.
We're
on 6.2.
It's about
6.2.
Mm-hmm.
I know these answers now.
So 6.2 dropped. Madrid, where are you in 14? We'll get back. We'll get back to Gamescon, but
we'll get back
where
to
am I in 14? I just did the Tower of Zod.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So,
Endwalker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Endwalker. I'm in. If you check the PlayStation, I'm on what is considered Endwalker 2.
Oh yeah,
that's just what it says. Yeah, the cards. I've been looking at that to track my progress. I'm like, okay, I got 95% left. That means
you
I just
gotta have the list of quests up until because for the most part, the spoilers
don't matter.
It like the titles of the upcoming quest spoil something that happened before you get to the quest, so. It's not really a spoiler. It's a reference to like what just happened.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Oh, so. I mean, I just do the next flame fucking exclamation point and call it a day.
Yeah. But it's good to know.
Is that easy?
For me, especially like Stormblood into Shadowbringers into Endwalker, it like knowing where I am along the quest line. Helps.
I mean, checking the card will tell me it's like you're at 68%. I'm like, okay, 68%. Bet it's like 3-4 quests, maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Chris, you've played some of the new 6.2 content?
No, I actually haven't gotten into 6.2. Yeah, I know.
Did you finish 6.1?
Actually, no, I don't think I have. I thought I did. I haven't gone through all of the main story quest scenarios. Oh
yeah, I definitely did all. So my newfound adventure is like because 6.1's newfound adventure. What's 6.2 called? Buried Memory?
Yeah, Buried Memories.
Yeah.
Okay, so for 6.2, that like it'll probably be your name, Buried Memory, as like the title you get for completing the MSQ.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely dope. Like so far I've seen they've added the Island Sanctuary. So that's finally up. There's a few balance updates for the jobs. Both PvE and PvP.
Apparently, Gunbreaker and Samurai got buffed.
Yeah, they buffed Samurai's AoE rotation.
And did Mechanist get nerfed, or is it becoming a limited job?
Mechanist Slick got a buff.
All I was seeing was like Mechanist and Blue Mage jokes, so I was like,
it didn't get buffed
Blue
enough.
Mage back?
Okay, yeah, Joanne's saying everybody got buffed. Like, Jalen, as a fellow scholar, your barrier heals and your heals now aren't going to just like give you immunity. Oh, in a minute, whatever.
I've never taken threat. I've never ever had to worry about taking threat. I do not know how healers take threat in this game.
I tank
by healing too much.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. That'll do it. That'll put you like that'll piss them off. They're like, hey, yo. Get this nigga. Like, that shit happens. It's happened to me.
Yeah.
Mechanist got slightly nerfed. Oh, damn. I thought that was a buff. I don't play enough Mechanist to really know. That's weird, because it wasn't even in a great place.
I did see a lot of people playing Mechanist. More often than not.
As far as like,
would be something you'd see in alliance raids, but
yeah,
I feel like in the group nobody was a Mechanist main. Like, I know Radic had a Mechanist because he liked guns, but outside of that, like,
I mean, I was working on leveling Mechanist. I was doing Palace of the Dead and shit.
I don't think I even have it unlocked or whatever the prerequisite to it is.
There's no prereq.
Oh, it's just that.
You just pull up the Ishgar.
Yep.
And they give you a gat.
It's a Heavensward class.
Okay. See, I don't want to go back to Ishgard for job quests because Dark Knight.
You're going to have to do it for crafting.
You act like I'm going to do crafting at any point.
You could say that now.
I mean, depending on what's up with the island sanctuary, because apparently you can have 40 minions wandering around your island sanctuary.
I'm sorry, that's amazing.
So,
right, and they interact and shit.
Right,
it's cool.
Being able to do the interactions without you having to have a specific minion and having someone you know have the specific minion that has the interaction with your minion. Just being able to do it because you have both. It's going to be great.
I remember we were trying to get our 9S and 2B to, like, what do they do? Like, kiss or something?
No, they do the black boxes and they tap them.
Yeah, that's kissing. They didn't do it, though.
I think we.
Oh, no, Mechanist literally just got nerfed. That's just a straight up nerf. That is just a raw, just multiple nerfs.
But why, though? It doesn't make sense. It's not even like a must pick.
It's not.
That's so weird.
Probably PvP shit.
But they could have just nerfed it for PvP. There was his own separate
stats.
Like shit.
Yeah, that's true.
That's weird. So weird.
I mean,
maybe the next class is also going to have a gun. I'm noticing the theme: Sage, Gunbreaker.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to just see what they do with the next expansion, because we're going on to a new saga, and so like. Mm-hmm. To reference it to the MCU, like going from the Infinity Saga to the Multiverse Saga, they've kind of just been all over the fucking place lately. And it's like there's no like consistent thread to start following yet, really. So I don't know. It just doesn't feel like
we'll probably get that soon, like 6.4.
What, the start of the next story?
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of have started the next story. That's the thing.
No, when I was talking to the niggas yesterday, they were basically saying, like, yeah, this is just them getting to the point where you're finishing up, like, the threads from Endwalker, and I guess the subsequent threads from the fucking Heidelin Zodiac saga.
No, the end of Endwalker is the end of the Hydaelyn Zodiac saga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess now we're
aren't they
just
calling
dealing
this
with-
like
Is
the
it the
saga of
end
like
of
the 13th or
is it
something
the
like that?
end of Endwalker saga stuff? Okay, 6.5. Okay, 6.5 is when you're gonna start seeing the new stuff, or what it's leading up to, which makes sense.
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess that would have. I'm thinking like post game Heaven's Ward when stuff setting up Stormblood started happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Usually, next expansion stuff usually happens about the 0.5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because isn't Shadowbringers 0.5 whatchamacallit? I have no idea. I'm not even there yet.
You got to get there.
Yeah, I remember
It's awesome.
like there was
That's all I remember.
a shift that happened in post Shadowbringers that was just like, all right, this is the next expansion, adding like little things, and then it finally like the post game hit, and you were like, oh damn, this is going.
I'm like, yo, we're getting fights like this and just like post. I'm like, oh my god, we're getting cutscenes like this. Ooh-wee. Yeah,
It
Shadowbringers
was so
is special.
hard to get those screenshots and like the trials and stuff. Cause like cool shit would be happening in the trial, but like my finger's nowhere near the share button. I'm like, fuck, I need to take a screenshot of this. This is too cool.
You gotta keep that thing on you, brother, at all times.
I mean, it's always there on the controller. It's just a matter of taking my left thumb off my left thumbstick or my left face buttons, depending on what's going on.
That's fair. Especially if you're in the middle of a trial. You ain't really got time.
Right. That's like, Chris, you deciding you're not going to use your mouse. And you're going to two-hand type on the keyboard.
Nope. It's not happening.
You know, there is a guy who plays 14 using nothing but his keyboard.
I'm sure there is.
That's fantastic for him.
Right.
Well,
I'm playing with just a PlayStation.
I guess if you macro 1 through 9 on your, like if you have a full keyboard and you macro 1 through 9 on the number pad, that wouldn't be so bad to do your rotation.
Oh, no. You just use shift. You use shift to control like a normal person.
My biggest thing about like what I tried 14 on the computer, it's like fucking moving. That I don't get it. I like it doesn't make sense to me. Like fucking using those to like move and then you got the mouse too is weird. It doesn't feel right. It's un-American. I don't like it.
Movement is better on an analog stick than it is on a keyboard.
That is a lie.
Movement?
Yeah, that is a lie.
It feels so much more natural just using my thumbs instead of like fucking 4 fingers.
Movement.
You're not using 4 fingers. You're using like 2.
3. I mean, I guess
like,
4 if your fingers on the space bar.
What?
But how much are you really jumping like that? Unless you're like,
I don't like it.
Super excited to start it.
See, I be jumping like shit with my controller.
Right.
That's true. I'm all I got to do is press a goddamn space bar.
I mean, this is just a thing for me. Like, and movement, like aiming, is better with the mouse. Like precision and like cursor type stuff is better on a mouse, but movement is better on an analog stick than on keys.
I gotta know, how do y'all select what
disagree.
monster you want to fight?
D-pad.
D-pad? You just scroll through them?
Yeah, well, like I think up is
Yeah,
like
you can just hit down, up or down.
Yeah,
I think
it's like it's up and down will be your party because that's how you select the people in the party.
I'm thinking about healer
and
shit.
then left and right are like the different enemies. So you'll like.
I mean, shit. And honestly, now as soon as you kill an enemy, it will switch. It will auto lock onto another enemy.
That's cool. Be cool.
So am I the only one that movement just feels better on an analog stick than on keys?
I mean, clearly me. That was my biggest thing with like when I was playing 14 on the computer. I was like, this feels disgusting.
No, I think it's fine on keyboard. It's perfectly fine.
Right?
I mean, Q and E are you can just drive left and right.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, it's easy.
Like built-in strafe. Like how can you live without having strafe keys? Like
it's
I don't.
So nice.
Like I don't know.
I don't see what the problem. Like 14 to me is like the easiest.
I don't know. I wonder.
I don't know. Because I'd be tap dancing using them keys.
It's so easy. 14 is the easiest movement on PC to me. I haven't gotten the first person shooters yet, but 14 is super easy.
I mean, I can see the appeal because, like, I bought an entire keyboard just for the purposes of playing Final Fantasy XIV. So I could type stuff. I still don't use it for control and stuff. Like, I still play the game with my controller. But, like, if I need to be toxic in chat real quick, like, I'll just...
You know, I actually never thought about that because it would be funny to see, like, a tank standing still while they, like, text on the screen with the PlayStation pop-up keyboard.
It takes way too long. That's why I have two keyboards on my desk. I have the one that's hooked up to my computer that like has all the stuff, and then I have a little one that I bought off Amazon for cheap that is just hooked up to my USB hub that's hooked up to my PS5, and I just like I'll hit the control button to like light it up so I can see the keys.
I do have Anton's old keyboard just down here.
Oh, yeah, you totally could.
Actually, just plug into the back of my PS5.
Yeah.
And type out just like the most random of things in 14 chat.
I mean,
/P and /A will be your best friends. /P for a party when you're in a dungeon. /A for alliance chat when you're in a raid.
Wait, am I the only one?
I just leave chat
what I'm trying to talk in?
Huh?
So what?
Am I the only one just clicks what I'm trying to talk in?
It's more effort for us to just click on something.
That's ingrained from
Warcraft,
my Warcraft days. Because you couldn't click back in World of Warcraft, you pretty much had to type in /R/P.
Fair enough.
Like, it's additional button presses on the controller when it's just, like, if I'm already typing, like, I have muscle memory for /P, /A, like, I know...
What is your quality of life in 14 with a controller? Like, setting up a hotbar?
Oh, I will legit plug up a mouse to set up my hotbar, even though, like...
I used to do that, but I've gotten to the point where I've gotten good at just doing it from the controller.
Yeah, like
so I'm not about to go through the steps of plugging in a mouse.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm starting a new class, I most of the time need to plug in a mouse. But like as far as the character I play when they get new stuff,
you just control it. I mean, it's one icon that you have to have most of the time, right?
Well, yeah, and so like what happens is you'll press like square on an action in your actions list. And then it'll be like one of the things will be set it to your hotbar, and then you literally press the button combination you would press when playing to assign it to that and just keep it moving.
Right. Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah. So, yeah, as far as like Warrior, Gunbreaker, the things that I've played consistently for a while now, when new stuff happens with them, put it on my hotbar. Like if I start a new class, immediately the things I'll do is like put a mount on my hotbar, just depending on like how dense the rotation is. Because like Samurai, I ain't got space for shit.
Yeah.
I ain't got space for nothing. That's fun. Fair. There's no eat my pizza emote. There's no.
Talk to me when you play Scholar. Like that fucking hotbar is booked and busy.
Look, this is why
like hotbar 9 or 10 on the side.
Hotbar.
Yeah.
This is why you got the side hotbar so you can have all your emotes and your bullshit.
Yeah, that's what.
See,
I got 3 hot bars.
Set it to be like control and a number on my keyboard for my bullshit hot bar, that'd be fine. But I probably can. Yeah, I probably the game is super versatile with shit like that.
You can set macros. Shit, we got sprint macro to our thumbstick. So.
I don't.
Did you re-macro it? Did you macro something else to your thumbstick?
Well, currently thumbstick is like going to first person mode, but my muscle memory's so burned in of like I think it's R2 and triangle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So like
back when I used to play on PlayStation, it was like R.
In.
For me, it was right trigger X because I didn't want to die, and that's faster than right trigger triangle for me.
No, a lot of times triangle will be where I start shit, and then kind of go to.
I put all my openers on X.
I put all my openers on triangle.
Like my thumb's just usually by the X anyway, so
exactly.
Yeah, that
just makes sense.
All right, so now that we're done talking about one MMO. The other MMO we were going to talk about, Destiny. So Destiny, I got to get out of the way.
Who re-downloaded it?
I already downloaded it.
Yeah, The thing was I had downloaded it like when they announced the showcase, and I played half of that opening mission for last season, and then now I went back and I played the opening mission for this season, and... yeah, so I'm actually like in game right now. By the time this is out, it'll probably be over. Let me just check the calendar here.
No, it's till the season of the Plunderer?
No. Currently, all the expansions are free to anybody playing.
Oh.
But that ends on the 30th.
Oh.
So until next reset, and they have a catch-up chest. So
next Tuesday?
Yeah. So
that gives me time.
Yeah, right now all the stuff's also on sale, so I'm probably going to get the Witch Queen because that's the only thing that I'm missing. So
get paid this weekend.
God damn it!
Right. I mean, I don't.
That was last week.
But I think, right. But I don't think. Do you need the expansions for Plunderer? Do you need Witch Queen for Season of the Plunderer?
Yes. And you need the season pass. So they have the annual pass, which gives you all the season passes over the course of the year. Mm-hmm. And so that I know for a fact I don't have. So to do the Season of the Plunderer stuff, you probably just need the season pass and maybe not the Witch Queen. But I want to do the Witch Queen campaign. Because apparently it's like one of the best Destiny. It's the best Destiny like campaign as a package they've ever done.
Can you skip? Like, how do these expansion packs work in Destiny? Is it just like you can you just decide to buy it and you play it, or you can skip over it?
I mean, the seasons are more so the stories. Like the expansions just kind of set up storylines, and then the seasons like follow the things that happen.
Okay. So are the season passes like the season lasts a month and then you get
the season's like several months. The season like
the season doesn't end until December.
Yeah. Oh. So the season that kicked off this week doesn't end until December.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then there'll probably be another season before Lightfall drops.
Yes. And with Lightfall, new subclasses.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. New subclass.
It's a Strand game. Kojima was right all along. Death Stranding was the first Strand game. Now the subclass is called Strand. Like that's the
Hunters just get a fucking lasso.
Yeah. Titans get these like spike sickle arm things that are super cool.
Very cool.
It definitely looks dope. I'm fucking with the synth wave,
this whole last aesthetic.
I like the trailer that they dropped for Gamescom had me like fooled at first because I was looking, I was like, this looks like a Destiny knockoff, and then I kept looking, I was like, wait, those are the Cabal? I'm like, oh shit, this is actually Destiny. I was like, oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I think there was always 2% of me watching that was like, this could not be Destiny. It's Destiny.
Right. It's just something about it. Just
not Destiny.
Destiny at first.
Yeah,
I mean, it looks,
but it was still a dope trailer.
Yeah, very dope trailer.
Also,
it's got me hyped. The new city looks dope as well.
It has full crossplay and cross progression now. Like the Cheesy Controller
got the cross save set up.
Is like a cross-platform clan. So
nice.
Fuck with us. If you're on Destiny and you need a clan, come tap in. At least maybe one person will be on playing.
Man.
Actually, this might.
It doesn't have full-on in-game LFG now.
No, that's coming with
Lightfall. Yeah,
Lightfall is in February, right?
I think March.
Yeah,
I believe.
So yeah, it's coming with full on LFG, and then you get like seasoned players get extra rewards for helping like new people do shit, which is tight.
So like it's Sherpa rewards.
Destiny 2 have something like that when it first came out?
No.
They had like
February 28th, so the last day of February.
It's not a leap year this year?
I don't know. Time's a concept, Stay woke.
Time is a thing.
Leap years are the 1 year out of every 4 years where Black History Month gets an extra day, so you got to stay woke. But 2023, February 2023 is not a leap year, so...
No extra day.
Well, I got us again.
But yeah, I mean, they had me with Beyond Light, and then Witch Queen I've been slacking, but I think with Lightfall they're going to get me back because they keep just leveling everything. Like every time you log in, it's like, okay, your power level is now significantly higher than it was last time you played because we brought the floor for gear up. And then, so right now there's a chest. You can go to the Helm, which is like a ship between the tower and Earth. And you can go to that ship and there's a chest that will give you gear that will have you leveled enough to do a bunch of the content that's just in the game right now. So,
heck, I'm going to say right now, I'm in first season of the Plunder because I want that pirate gear. Like, the Warlock cloak is an actual jacket for once, and it looks sick. Like, I'm here to be a pirate. Let's go. It's pirate time.
Yeah.
It's pirate time.
I'm happy Destiny's got something to where it's like, all right, I want to get back in and play. Granted, it's been dropping heat this whole time, but now it's like, all right, I can't ignore it anymore. I have to.
Right. The thing with Destiny was always like, it was always such a perfect second or third pick game for me. Like, it's always, I could totally play Destiny right now and I will enjoy it. Or I could play 14. Or I could play Elden Ring. But
or Apex. And now it's like, do I really feel like
But Apex is also broken.
Yeah, Apex is about to get cycled out for a different first-person shooter, and it's going to be brutal.
And its name is Splatoon 3.
Oh, yeah, Apex might really die when Splatoon 3 drops because... Apex Mobile will be fine. They might just bring Apex Mobile to the Switch. Say fuck it.
That would be a great idea, actually. Like, Apex Mobile would be feasting. It don't make no sense.
Call of Duty Mobile would be feasting.
I ain't about to play that. I have self-respect.
If it were on the Switch. And by Switch, I mean Steam Deck / Switch Pro. Because Katana Zero's been great on the Switch. Like, you don't need a bunch for, like, a 2D pixel art hack and slash. Like, it runs fine. Like, probably lock.
Yeah, the only thing you need is non-drifting Joy-Cons.
I would like to add one thing about Destiny 2. There's one thing I'd like to add about Destiny 2. That Oryx raid ring is fucking sick.
Oh yeah, the gear that you get for raiding.
No, I'm talking about it's an actual ring.
Yeah, I'm talking about the actual gear, like the jackets and the shirts and the rings and like all.
No, I think the raid. I don't think you'll be able to buy the ring. I think that might be a raid, challenge raid reward or some nonsense.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the stuff that they give exclusively to, like, oh, you are world first, or this will cost you $1 billion.
Oh, the IRL stuff.
Yeah.
Like that I remember that jacket they had.
Yeah.
That shit was clean. I was like, God damn.
I think there have been watches. I think like actual like super nice custom watches have happened. So I mean, yeah, that for the high.
Oh nope, never mind. It's just $125. Never mind. It's actually already on the store. It is $125.
That's a lot for Oryx ring. Keep it real.
Oh no, you have to complete. It's only available to those who've completed the raid by King's Fall by September 6th.
Are they bringing?
And then it's available for you to buy it.
If you only people who have beaten King's Fall before September 6th will be able to buy it.
Did they bring that raid back? Because I didn't get to watch.
They are bringing that raid back.
Okay.
King's Fall is back.
That's exciting as hell.
That is exciting.
Like
it has "Long Live the King" inscribed on the back.
Well, that's one thing I know.
Oh, is that from Taken King?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is the Taken King.
Right.
That.
How long did it take us to beat that raid?
A really long time.
I swear it was like 6 a.m. when we finally beat it.
Yeah, like Callus wasn't as bad as King's Fall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to say this right now. Oryx was never as bad as fucking Arc Solar Burn. What's his face from Prison of Elders? Fuck him. Fuck Solar Arc Burn.
I beat that dude.
Blue.
But I guess I beat Oryx as well. It took me less time to beat that dude with random than with Oryx took with the coordinated group.
It took definitely longer for the Arc Solar Burn. Like, I remember you trying to do that.
Not a raid.
Yeah, but I remember the night we did it. It was like early deep end era controllerized, and you left, and I stayed on and did it the very next run, and then got off.
Damn.
So like that sitting, I guess it probably was longer, but it was like easy getting to there, and then there was just a wall. Where Oryx, everything hurt.
Well, the thing about the Oryx fight, though, is if you were playing a hunter and you got to be ball runner, you had the easiest job, especially with freaking Frosties. No, not Frosties.
Triple jump?
Whatever the name of the boost that gave you the third jump.
Mm-hmm.
Stompies. Third jump.
Yeah.
Third jump on your Stompies. It made the jump portion of that puzzle so freaking easy. It was just like, look, as long as y'all jump on the platforms at the correct time to activate them, any hunter with stompies could just clear through that so easily.
Yeah. God, that shit was so fun.
I'm like, that's the thing. Every time we get back into Destiny, Destiny's fun as hell.
Mm-hmm. All right, we doing it.
Yeah, I got it. I got it installed.
I got it updating on my PC. I got it updated on my PlayStation. Like, you know.
Yeah. I think
Chris, where you got it at?
I'm gonna be on PS5.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a warlock.
It's gonna be running at that 60 FPS. You're going, them loading times. It's like the loading times are so drastically reduced by being on a PS5.
I haven't dabbled in it on PS5 yet, so I'm a little excited.
60 FPS? I wonder. I could probably crank some more FPS
so.
Crucible
will do 120 FPS. So.
Oh, is it capped at 60 for everything?
Well, I mean, it was capped at 30 before.
I'm talking about like even PC. It's capped at 60.
Well, no, I think it's uncapped on PC. And then I think like story stuff is 60 on console, but PvP is 120.
Just gonna go ahead and download it on it's cross-platform. I'm gonna download it on my PC too. Right now.
Yeah, if you haven't linked your Bungie account with everything, you should go ahead on and do that because...
Yeah, I think I've already done... yeah, I'm pretty sure I already did that.
But yeah, so I didn't get to watch the opening night live thing. What were some highlights for you guys? Because the only one... Like, there's one that caught my attention.
I had a couple. Mine would be, I think, Atlas Falls and... Where Winds Meet.
Oh, where's Winds Meet? Day one cop.
That's a day one cop.
Just
Atlas Fall looks dope as fuck, but that shit needs a different name.
Yeah,
both of those words have been used in too many other games.
Too many games that are also fairly mediocre.
Right, like Babylon's Fall.
Babylon's Fall just seems to be outright bad at this point. Because if they're not even giving it away for
Godfall, how many people are going to fucking fall? Lords of the Fallen? Lord of the Fallen.
Okay, so is this...
Lords of the Fallen.
So question.
Mm-hmm.
Lords of the Fallen was the game early PS4. Right. Is this a sequel to that game?
Yes, I think it's the Lords of the Fallen.
The Lords of the Fallen is a sequel.
Look,
it's the first one, not the sequel.
Lords of the Fallen 2.
Lords of the Fallen 2 does exist.
Oh shit!
Like Lords of the Fallen 2 does exist.
Okay, so Juwan's saying it looks like a reboot. So,
yeah.
Oh, the dev said it's a reboot. Okay. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna play it. I thought that was like some new Shadow of Mordor shit.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
I mean, Lord of the Rings is Embracer Group now. It's still, I'm willing to bet, Lords of the Fallen is coming out of one of them.
Should we talk about just everything that just got embraced recently?
I mean...
Because I feel like that happened right after our episode.
So, yeah, I mean, we can. The Embracer Group, they got the rights to The Lord of the Rings. They got
That's like the
limited run games. They got Tripwire Interactive, which is one of the studios in Georgia.
For all like GA folk.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right.
And what else did they get?
There's another there's another like PC one I think they hadn't announced yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they announced it yet.
Yeah, but they said it's like one of their smaller acquisitions. Like the biggest thing that they got was the rights to the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit.
Which is fucking huge.
Yep.
That's like just huge, because that's not just for video games.
Oh, right. And remember, don't forget, they also picked up all the Square Enix stuff from when Square sold their American division, too.
And they own Gearbox, and they own Deep Silver, and they own... Like, they just put out a game this week with the apparently terrible, terrible, terrible Saints Row.
Oh, man, it hurts that game turned out to be bad. I was excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. From everything I hear, it's just completely uninspired.
Mm-hmm.
Not only uninspired, but also just poorly made. Like, it's not even one of those, it's not for me.
Bad
like,
jank on it.
It's just, like, fundamentally, a lot of that game is just broken.
Yeah, I think it was Dan Reichert from Giant Bomb. Like, I was listening to the Giant Bomb podcast, and it was like, out of all my years reviewing games, this is the most broken. Like, because it was a bug.
Watch Skill Up's review of it. There's a cutscene. He was like, spoiler. But it was one of the most final cutscenes, and you watch the guy's fucking animation break. And like, he immediately T-pose and then clips it to the ground. Hold on, I'll pull up the review. And I'll send you the time link for when his animation just fucking breaks.
Do they not have QA? Are they not like putting like any polish in these games, or do they just genuinely
no testers?
The Embracer Group has just been showing up and buying shit because they have like Saudi money, and they've just been showing up and buying shit, and then it's like there's only up to a certain point. Like, they're making the same mistakes THQ made, but just spending a lot more money and fucking it up somehow worse.
I will say this. I don't think this is Embracer. I really do think the developers, I really do think that Volition, yeah.
Yeah, I
really do believe after Bat Out of Hell, they just stopped knowing how to make video games. I'm serious. I think once Bat Out of Hell, they're like, we left it all out
on the court, and then realized they had to keep going to work. And it was like, oh, fuck. We don't got nothing left in the tank.
Because it's just like, how is it worse than Agents of Mayhem? How is it worse than Agents of Mayhem?
Because at least Agents of Mayhem worked. That seems to be the main problem.
They probably just blew their load with the character creator and was like, oh, yeah, we need to put a game on top of that.
Damn.
Fuck.
Because the character creator, the boss factory, is the best part of that game.
It's so wild. It's like, like, clearly y'all need a win, so you would think they would put like more time and energy into it, but I guess not.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that's just going to sell off of its name, and then people are going to be disappointed.
No, it ain't. That's the thing about it, is the game hasn't really had a very positive outlook on it for most of it, especially after the first impressions a lot of outlets got. Like, once they did their first impressions.
The games industry, the general public,
right? I've still seen people buy it.
Yeah,
and
there are normies
post
buying Saints Row. Like, yeah, there are people who never listen to a games podcast. There are people that never watch a YouTube video about games. That it's like, oh, Saints Row, I remember that. And we'll get Saints Row just off of that. Because, I mean, it has, like, strong brand recognition, like... And that's the thing THQ Nordic... the Embracer Group, and under them Play On, and under... Yeah, it's a whole...
Oh, God.
Hodgepodge of... shit. But yeah, it's interesting that they acquired limited run games. Most of the things that they've acquired have just kind of kept their autonomy. That's why they've, like, projects that were in the works and like new projects that get greenlit and stuff are kind of all being worked on. Like, under the Embracer Group, they have like 120 something games in development. So, and that's concurrent development. So, at some point, like, that's more than Microsoft has. So, at some point, these games are going to just start pouring out. Because, I mean, they've been coming out. We've been getting remasters of their old stuff. And a lot of the licenses that they've bought, they've brought back. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Because I don't think that this is going to last long. Like, THQ was one peripheral away from exploding the first time. I don't think Embracer Group is too far away from, like, they may PlayOn may just spin off into its own thing. Like, they may put all the games under that brand that used to be Koch Media. So,
nah, probably what's going to end up honestly, I don't see anything really happening to Embracer Group, because it's like, this game's a fumble, but it's like the other stuff they got is probably just going to end up coming out.
Yeah, but if it comes out as thuds, because, I mean, we'll see. Because New Tales from the Borderlands,
I see this as more of a volition issue. Like, for example, they got Crystal Dynamics. I don't see them making a bad game. They got Eidos. Like, whatever those two drop is going to be good. Especially Eidos.
We'll see, because there's another Tomb Raider in the works, so...
There's another Deus Ex in the work, too.
Yeah, but they haven't officially talked about it. They've officially talked about the new Tomb Raider. The next project you're getting out of those teams is the next Tomb Raider. Plus, was it Crystal Dynamics that was working with the Coalition? Not the Coalition. That's the Gear Studio. What is the name of the
Initiative?
The Initiative. Yeah, they're working with the Initiative
The
on
verb.
Dark. The noun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys said Where Winds Meet is one I got to check out.
Yes, Wushu sword fantasy game. Like, that's sold.
That
looks great.
Games.
Just take a little Ghost, a little Sekiro, and a little fucking Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and inject some more.
Sprinkle in some hero.
What's the heavens? What's that other shit? Like Heaven's Blessed or something? It's one of those Chinese animations.
I would also like that Thunderbolt Fantasy. That's the one with the puppets. That was freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Lies of P. So the only things that I've watched
we pushing P.
He is lying.
Pinocchio story. P stay lying.
Pinocchio is Dark Souls.
Right.
That's
that's
what it is.
If Bloodborne had
Pinocchio was Bloodborne.
Yeah. Exactly.
If this nigga was lying about Cthulhu blood and had an anime dad. Yeah, it's gonna hit different when you're Pinocchio and you gotta fucking impale Geppetto with your mechanical arm.
All right.
To become a real boy.
Oh god, then you gotta fight this horrendous amalgamation of a quote unquote whale. Because you're gonna get eaten by that thing.
Father, I want to shoot lightning bolts on my own.
Was that like was shooting lightning bolts part of Pinocchio?
No, he was shooting lightning bolts in the fucking in the trailer though.
Yeah.
What is with the like? There's been like 2 other Pinocchio movies this year. We got this shit coming out. Are we in a Pinocchio meta?
Is it Pinocchio season?
People be lying.
Does people need to learn some morals from a puppet?
Mm-hmm.
Are people truly considering what makes a human? Is that what it is? Have
Are
we reached
people
that
trying to
level
develop
of
a conscience?
existentialism?
Nah.
Nah.
But also, they showed the Callisto Protocol. That looks good.
Oh, that looks real good.
So, Chris, you're doing Callisto Protocol into Dead Space? That's going to be like
that's definitely the move. Yep. I mean,
you gonna stream it?
Fuck it. We got to add more content to the podcast.
Oh yeah.
I need to. Yeah.
Let's go.
Remember, follow twitch.tv/cheesycontroller because I streamed Monster Hunter twice this week. I had one several hour stream, and then I did a hour and a half stream while waiting for House of Dragons to drop on HBO Max. But then,
how is House of Incest, by the way?
What?
Oh, incestuous, and it's only going to get worse.
Yeah, I mean it's Game of Thrones.
Yeah, they're really leaning into, or at least with that last episode, they really leaned into the fucking the gore.
Yeah.
Somebody got their dragon cut off, if you know what I mean.
Doesn't that actually happen in the regular series?
Yeah, I mean, it's just more Game of Thrones, but at least with this, the source material's already finished. Like, the side story that this is based on is done, so...
Hopefully they don't fuck it up.
Right.
But heck, the thing with Game of Thrones, though, it didn't matter that the books ain't finished. They'd abandoned what they had. They still had, 3 more seasons of source material to do that they decided to go, nah.
Right. We're going to go do Star Wars, and look how that...
And then they got kicked off of Star Wars for that now.
They're like, y'all thought we wouldn't see that?
I'm ready for this type of Star Wars. This shit's going to be fucking flames.
I'm waiting for the Acolyte. That's the Star Wars thing that I'm waiting for.
Is that... You're not talking about Angkor, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm stoked for Angkor, and I'm stoked for the Taika Waititi Star Wars movie. Because after seeing him in Lightyear, or hearing him in Lightyear, I was like, yeah, this man can do no wrong. Love and Thunder wasn't the best movie, but it also wasn't the worst movie. That still goes... Love and
Thunder kind of hit for me.
That's coming to Disney Plus soon, September 6th, I want to say.
Hey, look at that.
It's coming to Disney Plus. Yeah, the wait between these movies being in theaters and hitting Disney Plus has been so short lately that... What's the next one we're getting? Ant-Man and the Wasp, I think.
Oh, Quantumania.
Yeah, I might just really wait for that to hit Disney Plus because I don't need to see Paul Rudd's face that giant. Because I think I saw Ant-Man and the Wasp in theaters. And then it wasn't until way later that I went back and watched Ant-Man.
I watched both of them shits on Netflix.
Oh, heck, Andor is in September.
Yeah, they're doing a re-release of Rogue One in theaters with a preview of Andor.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, they're really putting a lot of their movies back in theaters because Spider-Man's coming back to theaters. They're like, shit, run it back.
I mean, you could kind of just go out and see a movie again, you know?
Yeah.
That is an activity you can kind of just do again.
Yeah, Nope is on.
And I recommend it.
Nope is next.
I need to go see more of them.
I do want to go see Nope.
Have any of y'all seen Nope?
Nope.
Yo, Nope is fire.
Yeah, I
some people hated it for whatever reason, but I can wait to watch Bullet Train in theaters or something, you know.
Yeah,
not theaters, at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't come to Stars or some bullshit. Or Plus.
Then I just won't watch it.
Right.
And that'll just be
when
the end of it.
Rent that shit off iTunes and just watch it on the Apple TV app.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I just go watch an anime instead.
Nah.
Speaking of that, the Dragon Ball superhero movie's out.
Yeah, #1 movie in America.
Whoa.
Dragon Ball Superhero.
It made Gohan strong again.
It's canon to the
only for this
game.
movie.
Only for I know.
I mean, we'll see, because it's Dragon Ball. Like
That's
What they
I don't
said.
know. I need that
Gohan-
One Piece film read.
yeah,
That's the only like anime movie I care about right now.
I might go see that shit just off the fucking like.
not know a damn thing was going on.
I mean,
Yup.
it's an anime.
I heard there's supposed to be a spoiler for like the anime only is in it. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, actually, I finally gotten back to my One Piece catch up. I finally started that again. And I finally defeated my mortal enemy. I have finished Punk Hazard. I am on the next goddamn arc.
Oh, you should just be clean on Dressrosa then. It's just smooth sailing from there. Granted,
Yep, I think I'm at the point where it's like I'll probably
fuck.
just have this entire series caught up in like 2 weeks. If that.
Yo.
I'm a solid month of reading it away. I built up momentum with Spy Family last week and then lost all that momentum. I just need
A month.
a month of reading One Piece every day.
How many volumes are there?
There's 1,000 chapters. There's over 1,000 chapters of
Yeah,
One Piece at this
like-
point.
How many volumes? I think
Over
in
100.
Japan they're like on 103.
Yeah. 100 is
You're
the
going to
newest
read
one.
more than 2 volumes in a day, every single day.
I mean,
There's 103.
Called it.
That's fuck. That's a.
I'm gonna be honest
that
with
much
you.
manga?
I don't think you're gonna do One Piece in a month.
I don't think that's impossible.
If you're starting from
That's
chapter
impossible.
1, I don't think you do
No,
One Piece
I'm like-
in a month.
I'm like a few volumes in. I have it bookmarked in multiple places of where I left off, so I don't.
What was
have
the
to
last
start-
thing that happened?
They met Zoro?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's like the fucking second episode.
I want to say at best you might be on like volume 2.
Yeah, I think I'm at the end of volume 2. So, not having to read those 2 volumes saves me a little bit of time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll see you in October. No, November. December.
No, April.
Oh God.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I'm sleeping on just doing it.
When does it come out?
What?
The end of September?
Oh no, the movie. So that's one thing about like the non-adapting a manga into a movie thing. Because I know like One Piece films are like a whole other thing from anime movies.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they always have the spoilers for anime onlys. So like Demon Slayer, they adapted the stuff that was right after. And then Jujutsu Kaisen, they adapted the prequel, and like those were canon. But yeah, there are always spoilers because like Naruto knew shit before Naruto knew it in the anime in the most current way to be even caught up in the anime in Japan, in the Naruto movies. And same with Bleach. Like.
Hell, I remember there was a Naruto movie where Sasuke came back and they like went and worked together to protect the village. I'm like, this destroy the village. I don't know why you would do that. It's like movies, this shit just happens for no reason.
Plus Sakuga.
Right. That's why we just go there for the budget on the Sakuga. That's the only reason we go there.
You don't gotta lie. The canon, it being canon is nice, but it's done spend a lot of money on anime movies that are not canon. Like, not one of the 3 fucking My Hero movies have been canon whatsoever.
Do you know what else looked
None of
anime
them?
inspired?
What?
The first one's canon.
Oh, okay.
Wait, the first My Hero movie's canon?
That's like a prequel, right?
No.
No.
I have the first 2 on Blu-ray.
Where All Might, like, you find out how All Might got his powers?
I mean, that's like a small part of the movie.
I mean, I didn't watch the movie.
And you don't
Just
really
like, not
find
anime.
out where All Might... Like, you should know where All Might's power is coming from.
I know yes. But, like, the All Might before him, I thought that's what that movie was about.
No. It was about, like, Silver Age All Might.
Oh.
Yeah, back when he had a sidekick.
Yeah. One of his sidekicks.
Air quotes.
But were you going to get back to Gamescom with something that looked anime inspired, or?
Yes. Friends versus friends.
Yeah.
Card-based shooters. What is with these card-based shooters?
I'm tired of
between
like,
that and freaking what's that?
Neon White.
Yes, bruh.
it's because cards.
Sign me up.
A couple years ago.
I mean, I want it. Sign me up.
This is
Sign
friends
me up.
versus friends. I just picture us in the Discord, just like in the Scold or in the PSN, just going crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
It could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like the trailer for it looked dope with like the anime art style, and then they showed the gameplay. I'm like, fuck it,
Yeah, look good.
fuck it.
Got your
Katana
anthropomorphic
crocodile,
animals
why not?
just using cards and killing each other. It's great.
Camel with a shotgun, sign me up. It's stupid, but yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean, Jalen, I'm trying to get you to hit some more of these games. New Tales from the Borderlands.
Okay. So, yes, there's a new Tales from the Borderland trailer. Looks interesting. Looks like it's still going to be funny.
It's like actually a trailer. Like everything we've had up until now, we didn't know the characters, we didn't know story.
This is like an actual, like a legitimate trailer.
Okay.
Dark. There was another trailer for Warhammer Dark Tide. I want to play it. I enjoyed Vermintide, but you put it in 40K, which I like better than Warhammer Fantasy. So it's like, cool, let's go.
All right. Somebody said Pokemon Mini.
Yeah, they showed off a Pokemon-inspired Mini Coupe.
Oh, it was the Pikachu car. It's an actual electric vehicle, so that makes it even cooler.
Yeah.
I heard
I think it's like a concept, though.
It's a concept that connects to your console, which I would assume would just be a Switch. But like, I was just like, I don't know what the game is. You didn't show off what that was supposed to be about, unless that's just like
Scarlet and Violet, probably.
Yeah, but it was like, yeah, you're playing on the go. I was like, I really want to just
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, but they didn't say that at all. They were like, yeah, it's Pokemon. It's a game while you're always playing it. And I was like,
Am I?
Just say Pokemon Go if it's that. I don't. It was just that was an interesting part of the show, big live show to me.
Yeah, I need to go watch it, but it's 2 hours. I'll at least be able to skip the ad breaks.
Yeah,
and I'll be able to watch it with a decent bit rate. But yeah, Kojima has a podcast and Sakurai has a YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, Sakurai's YouTube is about game development because
that's cool.
I am fucking bricked up for that one. We're gonna get Nintendo has given their blessing for him to drop like prototypes and like just old content and shit about games that's already been made and like I guess scrapped ideas and things like that. And then he's really going to get into like the mindset and like just what it takes to build games and not just the technical aspect, but like kind of like some of the logistical shit and like the magic in and of itself. Which it's just more time with Sakurai. That dude's a fucking comedian.
Oh yeah,
I'm here for it. I'm piped up. I'm piped up, Sean.
Speaking of which, he did just end his daily tweets of Ultimate.
Yes. Yeah, finally we stopped getting our daily Smash Sakurai screenshots.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's a practice that goes all the way back to the Brawl days of like, it'd be like once a week.
Oh yeah, he would just like a new update of like rules or something, like
It would
anything, just
something.
literally anything.
Be like,
But
sometimes it's a character, sometimes it's a stage, sometimes it's an assist trophy. Like, it's
Right.
just something.
That was cool. But yes, Kojima has a podcast named Brain Structure, and
It's
going to be
Spotify
simulcast
exclusive.
too.
Yeah.
in both both Japanese and English. So I was like, I don't know I still don't know what it means. I heard him talk. I don't know what it's going to be about.
But you're here for it.
I'm definitely here for it.
That's all that matters.
Right. That's what I need. I just need more content from these two.
I think
that's about video games, not necessarily video games.
I hope that Kojima podcast is fucking unhinged.
I really just hope it's just Kojima going through all the bullshit that he likes, just talking about movies, like conspiracy theories, just unhinged shit.
Did y'all see the unhinged Sakurai picture of his setup?
No. Please show me a Sakurai setup.
This man plays himself with Smash and using 2 controllers.
Yeah.
No.
One hand on each. Like,
dude.
Well, he's an old.
That man is built different.
This is a KOF then. Of course he can do that. The deck's required to be good at King of Fighters. Like, this is an old King of Fighters player. Like, this ain't nothing new.
This is Sakurai.
Have you seen them combo trials? Like, that game will make you press button.
I do want that man to like fight some of the top Smash players. I just want to see how good he is.
I mean, I could totally see him doing it, you know.
It wouldn't be Smash. It'd probably be some. I don't know what game specifically. It might be the new King of Fighters. It might be Guilty Gear. But I know Sakurai is.
Oh man, I would love to see Sakurai play some Guilty Gear. He said he's not going to be streaming on there though, but I hope he does like at least once or twice.
You know, it's always fun when you just have an outlet to be able to stream.
Yeah.
So Twitch, actually, they updated their terms of service and their co-streaming policy recently. So you can now stream live to Instagram and TikTok.
Yep.
While streaming
not
to
YouTube,
Twitch. Not YouTube. Not Facebook.
Oh yeah, they're not going to let you stream to their competitor.
No, because it's going to diminish the quality of your stream because you would have to juggle those audiences.
This man's fucking setup is a god.
Do you see the unhinged part, though?
Oh, hold on.
There is one part of his setup that is like, you're a psychopath. And you probably can't be...
Is it the switch that's laying down? Who the fuck? How fast do you need to grab the switch? You need to get started out.
Hey,
How stable is that connection? I do love like the Xbox and PlayStation 5 next to each other, just like
up top where they have like an open vent, like the cutout in the top, because those systems need the most ventilation. So the fact that there's a cutout in the top.
Is that a Famicom?
Huh?
Yo, shouts out to Discord because I just closed out of Discord and it kept me into the group. So shouts out to that. Yes, sir. You're gonna get a smiley face after this Discord call.
He's got like all the USB cables and everything labeled.
Yeah,
like,
that is.
But yeah, that's a Famicom.
He takes his game seriously.
A Famicom, a Sega Mega Drive, and a SNES Mini. Oh, these are all the mini consoles. These aren't even the full-size ones. That's what I just realized.
Is that a DVD player?
No, that's a Wii U.
No. Oh, my God. It's the original PS3 Slim.
Oh my god,
that is the super slim PS2.
Yeah.
Oh, even slimmer. Damn.
You know what, this man just straight up only needs a PS2, and he can literally damn near play anything.
You really see how massive the Xbox and PlayStation are in comparison?
Right, compared to everything else.
They make the PS3 look small. When they make the Wii U look like an inconspicuous
cell phone.
I really love that, like the cabinet.
That's right. That's so cool. Like it's got the glass and it's got the little joint so it can slide. Or do those slide down? Like
it slides
cover it,
like,
or do
so
they
it, like,
slide out?
So you pull up and then slide the glass in, and then it stays up.
Yeah. So you see, it's like.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Yeah, they go like.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
And he's got the little sound bar. Okay, I fucks with his setup.
Okay, Sakurai.
See you.
That Switch is just this shit of pure nightmares. Like,
I really don't get it.
He knows something that we don't, so I think I'm gonna put my shit down.
First of all, it also like has Smash Bros stickers, like the like.
Well, that's the Smash Bros Special Edition console. That was the first one that did like a special edition dock.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. With the gunmetal black Joy-Cons.
Well, they have the Smash logo, but like it's on the left. Like, just look up the Smash Bros Joy-Cons and you'll see that they are the worst designed Joy-Cons.
They didn't go hard at all. They just took like like some white out and just like did a little line here and a little line there. But the Pro controller, the Smash Pro controller is like fucking fuego.
Yeah,
I'm still pissed at Amazon for fucking losing my package.
Wait, he doesn't have Okay, so the ones I just looked up and the ones that I see on his Switch are not. That's not the Smash Bros Joy-Cons. That is just the regular black Joy-Cons or gray.
Right, but the Switch dock itself is.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool. Of course he would. I mean, he made the damn game.
That's because he knows that the Smash Joy-Cons, they didn't go hard enough. They were like,
Yeah. He definitely didn't design them.
Oh, yeah, you're right, guys. These are just the default gray Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
The Smash Pro controller, though.
Jesus, what I do. Right. Clean. Fucks with this.
But yeah, I'm excited for this channel. Actually, let me add it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. I'm trying to see because we're going kind of long. Is there?
I mean, actually, that's about everything for being 100.
Yeah, I guess the only one more thing is High on Life didn't look as annoying to me as the first time they showed it, and then they finally showed Dead Island 2 like gameplay and the new trailer.
Please, nobody support this game. This game was announced during the PS3 generation, and it is a $70 last gen title.
Dead Island 2?
Yes.
I mean, it looked
Dead Island
really good.
2 on Xbox One or PlayStation 4 is $70 base price.
I mean, if it's coming out to Steam, so it's still 60.
No, 70 on Steam.
Ain't that about?
You know, it still has a chance to maybe get on Game Pass, so there's that.
Hey, there we go. I don't know. I looked at the gameplay, the trailer, the new trailer, the new looked cool. The character that they showed off looked pretty fun.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not playing another fucking zombie game.
What's wrong with hating on zombie game? I mean,
if it's a Resident Evil, I'll consider it. But anything else,
even that's not even a zombie game anymore. It's just it's survival horror. It's a biohazard game.
That's fair.
All right. Well, does anybody have one more thing?
Don't spend all your money on gacha games.
Don't do it. Oh, Genshin Impact.
Genshin got his hands on you?
Yeah. I've seen
that and Tower of Fantasy. Tower of Fantasy has me worse, but also, fuck. I have not spent a dime though.
I do want to know, Jalen. I do want to know how you feel about Moonbreaker with their paint a character icon ability.
Yeah, painting miniatures.
Painting miniatures. Yeah, that was like a cool. That one, that's the one that I saw, and I was like, "Oh, I feel like Jalen would like at least that aspect of this game."
Yes, actually, I thought that was
with the cool. From the developers of Subnautica,
which is a weird pivot, an extremely strange.
Well,
like,
not really.
That seems just to be their thing.
Subnautica was like just that was their weird pivot. Apparently, that's what the guy said yesterday. He was like, before that, we've been doing this kind of stuff. Subnautica was our weird thing.
Was the pivot.
Okay.
But I will say this. Don't spend all your money on miniatures. Fuck, Warhammer miniatures are fucking expensive. Fuck.
Spend all your money on Cheesy Controller Podcast.
Support our Ko-Fi.
Yeah. Merch coming soon.
All right. Remember, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can click the support the Cheesy Boys link, and there's multiple ways to give us money there. You can
follow me. I'm streaming Yakuza Like a Dragon on the channel, so
to bring that
support the channel. Yeah, that's fine. Just check it out.
Twitch.tv.
It's on there.
Cheesy Controller. You can follow me on Twitter at Anton6 3X's. Chris.
You can follow me as Chef and Chris.
Jalen.
Quid Bishop.
Madrid.
Speedwagon X.
All right, this has been a Know It's Good production. The video version is edited by Long and Twisted Mind. The audio version is edited by Iknowjones. Until next time, keep it cheesy.